Hey folks, this is Jim Swayze for Artist Spotlight. We're here live tonight in Deg Entertainment Studios. This is our show. My next guest is Mr. Dana Walsh, the president of Deg Entertainment, my boss. You got to put him on sometime, you know. He's also the lead guitarist for American Fix, and my good friend.
So what are we going to talk about this evening, Jim?
Well, you know, I'm really interested in this new album of yours coming up with American Fix, but let's go a little bit back in time here. When did you get to the music scene here in Tampa Bay?
Well, I moved here many moons ago.
Oh, it's not that long ago.
I won't tell you how many years ago, but I've been here for, a double dime at least.
Back when I didn't look like Johnny English?
That's it.
Yeah, back then.
I think there were dinosaurs roaming the earth. Yeah. But anyways, I got here in the early 90s, and the scene was flourishing. It's a very big death metal scene here, but also progressive rock and you know, the Sabotage type stuff, and obviously John Oliva and those guys are, you know, local kingpins. The same with like bands like Stranger that were out of here with Ronnie Garvin, excellent guitar player, and so there were a lot of great bands. And
what was the first band you got hooked up here with in Tampa Bay?
I actually got hooked up with a band called Stillborn.
That was dead right out of the gate. Huh?
That one didn't last very long. That was pretty much distasteful. I wasn't, that wasn't my brainchild there. But the first major band that I got in was Degradation. I formed that, and we recruited our current drummer for American Fix, Todd Dowdy.
Yeah.
And Todd was with us, guy. We did a good run. We probably did 6-7 years, something like that. We hit it pretty hard around here, and we were kicking up quite a bit of dust.
That's when you recorded over at Morris Studio set up for that album.
Oh, yeah, we did some more sound work. Yeah, we did Revelation in Blood, our CD release over there.
Yeah.
We did like 3. Our first demo we did with John Oliva, and we had Chris Cafferty play guitar on it, Cafferty there. And, it was pretty good. We did the second one, Look Into the Sadness, over in Pinellas Park at a place.
Pinellas Park, that's like Ybor West, right?
Yeah, that's it. And then we got to go over more sound. But that's how I met Todd. Me and Todd spent a lot of time together playing some serious heavy speed metal stuff. And after Degradation, I pretty much moved on. I got an offer to play with a death metal band out of Tampa called Brutality. Yeah, and they were signed to Nuclear Blast Records. And so I went over there. That's when I met Jim Coker and Pete Sykes. And,
love those guys.
Yeah, Jim played with us in Money Shot for quite a while. And Pete Sykes is playing with us now. He's the other guitar player in American Fix. So there's a little backstory on that. And then after that, I did a band called Money Shot for about 13 years around here. And
they were signed with Atlantic, weren't they?
No, we weren't. No, and that wasn't even a legend.
I like to be a pragmatic.
That's it. Well, that's where I met our current bass player, the bass player that's been my bass player for countless years now, Mr. Jason Wilson there, who was on the show just a little bit ago. And we got to share some big stages, played the amphitheater over there, the Live Nation thing. We got to do the Sun Dome. The Ice Palace. There's been a few things that we got to do that, the fairgrounds, all kinds of bands, Sebastian Bach, Poison, the Blue Oyster Cult, Godsmack was probably one of our biggest. Just tons of bands that we got to open for. And I'd like to, throw a shout out to Dave Harb at Live Nation. Thank you, brother. Appreciate all your help when it comes to that. We love you.
Gotta love those guys at Live Nation, man. They you know what? For a production company, they're one of the, I've heard in the business, one of the better people to work with.
Yeah,
they're fair.
They're the largest,
which is hard to find in this business.
Yes, no. Dave sees a lot of talent, and for him to give us any shot, anytime, anywhere, I would just have to say thank you, Dave, because I know you see, the world's best come through, and you deal with them every day. So it means a lot to us that you would give us any kind of any kind of shot. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, and he's from the St. Pete area too, isn't he?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he is. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but the best.
Oh yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this new album that American Fix is doing, man. I've heard a couple songs, and there's been a huge turn of events in your band since the new players are in.
Yeah, with the new lineup, man, we've taken a new direction. We've got back to a little more groovy and a little more radio friendly. Still pretty heavy. We still got a lot of leads. We still love to play guitar. The difference being we were pretty much like almost a technical speed metal band. And now we've we have way more groove, closer, getting back to our roots, kind of a little bit of, you can hear some Sabbath in there, a little Pantera, all the greats that we grew up with, the early Metallicas, the Megadeths. But now it's with Blake Abney on vocals, it's just completely opened up a whole new world of songwriting possibilities. So once we heard him sing, he basically, I'll give you the lowdown on him. We were doing a Pantera tribute on the side, the guys at American Fix, to make a couple bucks, and to keep the dime, the name out there, because we all love dime. And so we were doing that, and we ended up losing our drummer, and the singer was having problems too. So
wasn't he found later over? We had lost him in the bathroom that night at that one show, and
I have no idea about that, but yeah, since Blake's come in, and then Todd's came back in, and Todd Dowdy's playing drums with us, which I played with Todd in Degradation, like I said earlier, and just a great drummer. So we've taken a complete songwriting. We went a 180 on this, and I really enjoyed it. I think the fans will like it a lot more, just because it's a little more easily accessible.
Yeah,
and I
closer to the bank, as they say in the business.
That's it, yeah, and that can't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So we're trying our best, man. We've got 5 completed right now. We just did drum tracks about a week ago for 3 new ones. I just put rhythm guitars down on those the other night, so we're working on leads, and then we're gonna do some bass, and we got vocals left on those.
Interesting fact that you also are an engineer. You're not just a guitar player and a pretty face.
Yeah, well, it's yeah, man. We make the donuts here too, man.
You're our engineer.
We see a lot of
here at
talent.
Entertainment, and this guy knows the sound. Let me tell you.
Well, we tried, man. I appreciate all the help. Here, hold on. Let me give you that money. Here, what do I owe you? 20, 50? All right, and yeah, man, we work hard. Jim works with me here, and we got a great support team around here, a great bunch of friends and family that help us, and the musicians around here. Everybody seems to be real supportive, so, again, thanks, Tampa. You guys rock.
Yeah, man, it's one of the best towns for heavy metal, for sure.
Yeah, and we're just looking, we're working hard, we're rehearsing, we're trying to write songs, we want to come out. And now we got to get a set of material, so we got to have at least, a good hour. That's what we're figuring to start with. So we're just working hard on writing material. We don't want to just throw together anything so we can get out there, because that, your first impressions, sometimes your last impression.
Yeah.
So we want to do the right thing. We've got today we just talked with a client of ours, Terry Carter, used to play with Wrathchild America. Terry's one of my all-time Guitar Hero idols there, and we just spoke with him today, and I asked him, straight up, hey Terry, man, you want to put a lead on the album?
That's gonna be cool.
And he was open to it, man. Terry's a super talented guy and a great person.
He is.
And God, he's playing in 3 bands right now: the Stingers, and Terry and JD of the Stingers, and then he's got a jazz duo called JD and Terry. So
he's got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah,
still. You gotta
he's-
have respect for these guys that stick with it and stay in the business and keep plugging away. Musicians are a breed, let me tell you, and they never get it out of their system. They keep trying their whole lives to do this stuff. As Dana can tell you, he's been around since he was 6 years old playing guitar, And you bought your first Les Paul. How old were you? 14?
Yeah, I got the guitar that I play now, my Les Paul custom. I've
playing
had
it?
it since I was 14. Yep. Thanks, Mom. Because I didn't buy it. I was
Yeah.
14. They don't cost what they do today, though. Okay,
Yeah.
mine was only $600 brand
Wow.
new. Nowadays they're like $3,600. So I don't know how kids do it, but keep trying, guys. Someday, you'll save up enough to get that Paul Reed or that Gibson or that Jackson, whatever you're looking for. So stick with it. Hard work, determination, man. You'll get there one day.
Well, it's great having you on, Dana.
Thanks,
and,
brother.
It's always a pleasure
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
That's it. So, cheers.
Good night, folks.
That's it from Deg Entertainment. Thank you.